everyone. My name is Sophie Huang, and today I'll be doing my presentation on learning disabilities and my journey towards providing support to those students in the community. First, a little bit about me. I am a rising junior at Redmond Montgomery High School in the state of Maryland. My current extracurriculars include various clubs, focusing on business and STEM, as well as dedicating a lot of my time towards volunteering. My current interests include finding ways to bridge healthcare and business, and specifically on the healthcare side, delving deeper into neurodegenerative disorders and stem cell research. First, I would like to begin with statistics and the truth of what people with learning disabilities, specifically children and students, face worldwide. 1 in every 59 children have learning disabilities, and for those children, there is a 31% greater chance of being bullied in school. Greater than 18% of them choose to drop out of school. And in contrast to students without learning disabilities, they encounter a higher amount of obstacles. And this is an issue that is prevalent worldwide. Because this is so extensive, it calls for more work towards resolving it. In addition, because of the great diversity amongst learning disability disorders, there is a need for further research. We must also strive towards bridging the gap for healthcare, education, employment, and inclusion into the community, which many of them may not currently have equitable access for. So after all those stats, what exactly is a learning disability? Well, they are disorders that hinder the individual's abilities in certain areas of learning, such as understanding, reading, mathematics, speaking, etc. In school, they are typically put into special programs that are designed specifically to accommodate their special learning needs. And as you can see from the graph on the right, which is provided by the Californian government, these programs are actually the main resource that they give out to special education students. However, this is not enough. While this may aid them during school hours, it doesn't provide them with the opportunities outside of school that they need in comparison to the numerous extracurricular activities that their peer counterparts may participate in. Thus, I decided to establish my own nonprofit organization as an initiative to increase community resources for these students and their families, which is called the Special Education Equal Development Society, or SEEDS. So one of the main reasons why I decided to start this organization is actually my sister, who is a member of the special education community herself. So because of her, throughout the past many years, I've been able to see and experience firsthand the challenges that special education students go through, as well as their families. So through this organization, I was able to establish programs, including weekly classes, community events, and more recently, we have been looking towards expansion, which includes things such as increasing chapters. And of course, our goals are mainly to advocate and increase discussion around special education programs and their students, as well as finding ways to coordinate the differences between each system that each county, state, or each nation has, as well as focusing on reducing inequity. So we first began as a small group of peers in Montgomery County, Maryland, which is the county that I live in, and I was able to gather a cohort of reliable peers that also believed in this idea of the Special Education Equal Development Society. So we were able to get together and plan our first event, which, as you can see on the right, was a holiday celebration where we were able to have activities to accommodate for their special learning needs, as well as, since many of them also have physical disabilities, that as well. Through this event, we were able to gain support and feedback, which was very valuable to us, and further propelled us to continue on our movement. And thus, we decided that we needed to establish a solid structure and solid core values that we would base our organization on. So first and foremost, we provide free services of no charge to fulfill the unmet social and educational needs of special education students. In addition, we also want to involve student volunteers to truly make this a community effort. And in doing so, we were able to have this organization be entirely student-led through a student leadership team. Third, we also wanted to provide a platform where special education students can families can freely share their experiences, opportunities, as well as solutions to challenges, and the students can connect with their peers. Lastly, we want to advocate for equal development rights of special education students. So as time went on and our organization grew in number as well, we were able to launch weekly classes and partnerships, including sports classes and also other enrichment activities. We were also very glad to be able to partner with the Young Eagles program every year to host a Seeds Can Fly Day. And as you can see from this picture on the right, the students were actually able to fly in the small planes themselves with the help of an instructor and the supervision. We were also very glad to be able to partner with the University of Maryland Special Education Department to host a summer camp. So through this journey, we were able to help and support over 200 plus students in just the Montgomery County chapter alone, and give out over 3,800 plus volunteer hours to the 90 plus student volunteers that we have. And this is just the stats from the past school year alone. From community grants and scholarships, we were also able to receive $50,000 in funding, which is the main reason why we were able to do all our operations and provide it all free of charge for the students and families. We were also able to establish 2 independent chapters in Howard County and Baltimore County in Maryland. And for the future, we are definitely looking forward to establish more chapters in other states and other countries. We also want to look towards advocating an advocacy campaign, which may involve connecting with other organizations with similar goals nationwide and worldwide to truly bring this network together, and to also be able to ignite discussions of greater magnitude. And so, prior to my C's journey, despite having a background in special education, I was never truly able to visualize the extent of how many special education students there were in our community. The more I've involved myself in such endeavors, the more I found how many special education students there were in the community. There were so many challenges that they face, and the underrepresentation and them being underserved truly just highlight the fact that they need greater exposure, now more than ever, to increase resource equity, to reach resource equity. And through the Johns Hopkins University Global Health Leadership Conference, I wish to leverage the attendance of peers from all over the world to passionate about global health to bring this issue to light. I ask the question, what can you do to help? Because this truly needs the actions of those around the globe. If we all could come together and even just everybody chip in a little bit, I'm confident that we can spark a global movement and the world would become a better place for all of us. So here are the references of the sources that I used throughout my presentation. And for the acknowledgements, I'm truly thankful to my family, my peers, and our Seeds members, and as well as our community partners, who without all of them, none of this would have been possible. And I truly thank all of them for the trust that they have placed in me and Seeds. Thank you so much. And here is my contact information. Please reach out. Thank you.